everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be comparing the T3 curling wand to a wand that I got on Amazon. I recently picked this up on Poshmark. This is something I've wanted to buy for a while now. About 10 years ago, I bought a really expensive curling wand. It had 5 different attachments and I paid right around $400 or $500 for it. It was very expensive and I loved it. It finally broke on me. This part right here just started kind of coming apart. I wasn't quite sure what I was going to invest in. So I just bought one on Amazon and that has gotten me by all this time. This retails for $300. You get the wand and you get the 3 attachments. Now, right now this is on sale, I think for like $249, but it normally retails for $300. So a few weeks ago, I saw this pop up on Poshmark. The girl had just uploaded it. It only been up maybe 4 or 5 hours and she was selling the entire set for $100 and I bought it like that. I didn't even think twice about it. And I'm really glad I did because it's something that I've wanted to buy, but paying $100 versus $300, so much better. Now, I have been using this for about 2 weeks now. So far, I really like this. There are some things that I don't like about it. I'm gonna get into that right now. This right here, I don't like because when I'm curling, because it's like right at the base and it's like, sometimes when I'm wrapping my hair, I will accidentally touch this and turn it down or turn it up. I wish that it was maybe up here somewhere or something. I don't know. Right here is a little bit hard because, you know, I can click that with the palm of my hand. Like with the bones, like right here on your hand or right here, I click it. So that's the one thing I don't like about it, but everything else I do love. I love how it has this that goes around and I really like these sizes. So I've curled my hair with this size several times and normally when I use a bigger base, I have to use an actual curling iron because a bigger base doesn't really hold the curl for me, but this one has. I will say the thing that I have loved most about this since I got it is the actual way that my hair feels when I get done. So it really gives me a very smooth and very like beautiful wave that I really wasn't expecting. And I think it's because I've been using the Amazon one for so long. I had forgotten just how amazing having a ceramic wand is and just how like shiny the curls are. I don't know. Like I love how smooth it makes my hair. I just do. It smooths it out in such a way that I've not gotten that from the Amazon. So that's a clear difference between them two. Let me show you guys how you remove this one. You have this unlock and you have this lock. So all you do is you twist it over to the unlock position and you can pull it out, okay? So then to put it back in, you just kind of line it up. And what I do is just kind of wait for it to drop in because that's what it'll do. It'll drop in and I push down on it and then I grab this part and I just twist it back over to the lock position. It's super easy to exchange. So now let's talk about this one from Amazon. So this one from Amazon, like I said, this exact one is not actually on the website. But this is very easy to use. You click these two and it releases really easy and it works really well. Now I paid $38 for this and it comes with 5 different wands. So it comes with all of these different sizes of wands, which I've really enjoyed. And like I said, I've gotten a lot of use out of it and I've had it for about 1.5 years. And I've only had a little bit of chipping and that's probably from just putting it in my drawer. So the rest of them are in really good shape. So far I've really enjoyed it, but I wanted to see if the T3 is actually worth it because it's a very expensive curling wand, which is the reason why I've been very apprehensive on actually buying it. So in the video, we're gonna go ahead and compare them both. I'm gonna do half the hair with the T3 and half the hair with the Amazon wand. And then I'm gonna come back later on this evening after wearing the curls for 12 hours. We're gonna see what they look like. Then I'm gonna go to sleep on the curls. And then tomorrow morning, I'm gonna come back and show you guys what it looks like the next morning. And I don't know if you guys are like me, but sometimes I don't curl my hair every day because if it's halfway curled, I just kind of throw some product through it and I don't curl it again. So if you guys are like that, then I felt that it would be good to see what it looks like, see what both sides look like the next morning. That's what we're doing in today's video. Let's go ahead and jump into me doing my hair with both of these wands and then we'll come back and I will see you guys in my final thoughts. And these two are the closest as far as the size go to curling my hair and comparing them. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm excited. I also have extensions, by the way. You guys will see that as I'm curling my hair. I actually have the I-tips extensions. I've had them for many years, but this is what they look like. You can see these little strands. Now they're supposed to be up high, but they've grown out. See how much they've grown out? See how much they're supposed to be up on my roots, but it's grown out a lot. It really has. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start curling my hair. The way I like to do it is I like to pin up half of my hair, and so this is the bottom part that I'm gonna curl. this is the T3 side and this is the Amazon side. The thing that I want to point out right away, my part is more on this side, so I understand that. But I want to point out how much curlier this side is than this side. Just the curls themselves are just much more curly, much more bouncy than the Amazon side. I kind of feel like to make this fair, I might have to switch to a different wand, maybe a smaller wand, just because this is not going to give me this curl. This wand is not. Just to give the Amazon wand a fair shot, I'm going to put on my glove. Don't do this at home. Wait till it cools down. But yeah, so I just took that off and I'm going to wait for this to heat up. And I'm gonna curl just a few of these pieces with the smaller wand, just to really give it a good, fair advantage. Because the way I just got done curling it. I haven't even combed it out yet, and this side is so much curlier. So I wanna give it a fair chance. And so I'm just gonna curl this section right here with a smaller barrel. Okay, so that made a big difference. As you can tell, the way that curled, that made a much better difference. We're gonna be able to give the Amazon wand a fair shot because now the curls match. Now, I wouldn't want to curl my entire head with this unless I really wanted a tight curl, but you know, just to make it match, we're gonna make it work. Okay, so we're done. We are done. And this is what it's looking like from the front. Really pretty. Okay, so this is what it looks like from the back. Okay, so this is the T3 side and this is the Amazon wand side now that I've turned around. So this is the Amazon wand and this is the T3. Okay, so it is currently 11:08 a.m. It doesn't show AM, but it's AM. It's in the morning, and I'm gonna go about my day, kind of leaving my hair like this, and we're just gonna see how long the curl lasts, and I think I'll also come back tomorrow morning and show you guys what it looks like after I've slept on it. I do feel like this side is much tighter, but we'll see how they wear. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump off of here, and I will see you guys later on this evening. Okay, everyone, it is now 12:30 at night. So this is actually, it's been what, 13 hours since I got done curling it this morning. So it's been a long day. I'm ready to go take my makeup off. My eyes are all red and I'm just tired. You know what I mean? So this is what the hair's looking like. Again, this was the T3 side using the 1-inch barrel. So it's held up pretty good. My hand's all red because I've been scratching. I don't know why, but it's holding up pretty good. The thing that I like about the T3 is that it gives the bounce, and I don't really get that. I don't get that bouncy curl from the Amazon wand. I just never have. But this is the Amazon side, but it's held up pretty good too. The T3 side, the curl starts here, which means it's held the curl here. And the Amazon wand hasn't. So the curl kind of starts more down here, as you can see. So they're a little bit crooked. So obviously this has given me more of just a looser curl, but I still think this side looks really good. It does. I mean, you can't say that it doesn't because both sides look really good. But let's go ahead and check out the back. And this is the T3 side and this is the Amazon side. So obviously I split it down the middle. So this is the Amazon wand and then this is the T3. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back tomorrow morning after sleeping on my hair. I'm not going to pull it up or anything like that. Normally when I sleep on my hair, normally I just put it above my pillow and sleep with my hair up like this, but I don't pin it or put it up in a scrunchie or anything like that. Now, earlier when I was editing, I did grab one of these and I just kind of went like that. So just to kind of have it out of my face while I was editing. But other than that, that's the only thing I've done. I haven't, you know, put it in a tighter pony. And these are nice because they don't give you the marks, you know, around your hair. But anyways, I feel like this has held up really good. Yes, the Amazon wand is not as curled. Like if I come up a little bit higher, the Amazon wand is definitely not near as bouncy and as, do you see how that just has a bounce? This one just doesn't have that. So far, that's what I'm noticing. The smooth texture that the T3 wand gives my hair, and also the bounce. The bounce is definitely an issue. Now, this is just more of a relaxed curl. This is definitely more of a curl, but I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, and I will give you guys my final thoughts on the T3 versus the Amazon, and let you guys know if the T3 is worth $300, because even though I didn't spend $300 on it, I will be judging it based on spending $300, because $300 is a lot of money. So that's it for this check-in, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Okay, so it is 9:30 in the morning. I'm actually getting ready to go get a facial and refill all my Botox and all of that. But I wanted to come back on here and show you guys what my hair looks like the next day. I've not done anything with it. So as you can see, the T3 side is still much more curled than the Amazon side, but the Amazon side still looks pretty good. If you like that relaxed curl, then the Amazon side, the Amazon one does a really good job of giving you kind of that relaxed curl the next day. So even though it might be a little bit too curly the day that you curl it, but the next day it gives you just kind of a nice relaxed curl. You know, it looks pretty good. I will say though, I do have to mention this. My extensions hold a curl much better than my real hair. So I do want to make that perfectly clear. So let's go ahead and turn around to the back. Again, so this is the T3 side and this is the Amazon side. Okay, so now that we have this out of the way, I want to get into my thoughts about these wands. Personally, you guys, I feel like the T3 wand is pretty fantastic. It really is. It does exactly what it says it's going to do. I love the way that it smooths my hair out when I curl it. And I've really enjoyed it. I've had it for about a week and a half and I've really been enjoying it. Now let's just pretend that I paid $300 for it instead of $100, because for me, I got my $100 worth. Buying it like the way I did on Poshmark, I feel like I got my money's worth. But if I paid $300, the thing that I love the most about this is that I can buy just a curling, I can buy the curling iron attachment. I'll put the picture right up here. I don't have to buy an entire new wand. I can just get any barrel I want and kind of add to it as I need. I do like how there's a lot of versatility with this. Like I can use it with so many different wands, so many different curling irons, and I do like that. The base is kind of the start, and you know, you can just kind of grow from there. So I do like that. I actually do like the way that the ceramic curls and the way that it softens the hair as it curls. I've really, really enjoyed it. But if I had to pay $300 for it, I still think I would if it was in my budget. Like if it was a birthday present or a Christmas present, or if it was in my budget, I would say that this is definitely worth the spend. It really is. It's a fantastic system. And so far, I've enjoyed it. Now, if that ever changes, I will definitely update this video. But so far, so good. I've noticed a difference in the way that it curls my hair and the way that my hair overall looks. For example, I went to the jazz game the other day with my husband. It was slightly raining and I was like, oh, my hair's gonna be flat. Because I knew right away, you know, I've been used to using my Amazon wand for the last year and a half, and anytime it rains, my hair goes completely flat. But with the T3, my hair actually maintained the curl through a little bit of that rain, which was really surprising. But I do have to say, if you're somebody that's on a budget and you're just like, I do not want to spend $300 on a curling wand, this Amazon one works great. It really does. I feel like this one works better, but this one still works amazing well. I think it all depends on your budget. If you're just not in the budget, because there was a time, especially when my babies were little, there was no way I was going to spend $300 on a curling wand. No way. So we all have those times in our life where our budget just does not allow for spends like this. And I completely get that. I've been there, done that. These wands from Amazon, like I have loved this. I've had this since 2017. You know, in July, it'll be 2 years since I bought this. I full 100% got my money's worth. This wand doesn't hold the curl at all. Like if you use the big wand, by the end of the night, it's almost straight. So it's not straight, but you'll have a tiny bit of a wave to it, okay? So if you want this like looser curl, I recommend using this smaller wand and, you know, maybe pulling on it. So as you're wrapping it around the hair like this, okay? And you're kind of holding it. When you pull it out, just kind of pull on the curl while it's hot. And that will kind of loosen that up, but you still get a smaller curl. So that's always an option. But I just feel like this is still a great wand and I have loved it. And I don't want to come on here and say that this T3 is so much better than the Amazon one, because that's just not the case. There are some things that make this T3 stand out and makes it amazing, and things that I really, really have been missing when using the Amazon. But I don't necessarily think that it's something that is a complete game changer. Like it makes a ginormous difference. I do feel like this is just an investment. It's kind of like my natural haired brushes. When I went from synthetic like Morphe and Sigma and some of the affordable makeup brushes, when I upgraded and started investing in my more expensive brushes, makeup brushes, these I felt like were an investment, and I've been kind of slowly adding to that investment, and I felt like my performance has gotten better. I feel like my blend is better. I feel like my overall result is better, and they've made a nice difference when it comes to the way I apply my makeup. Kind of the same situation from the Amazon to the T3. You know, the T3 is an investment that you can build on. As long as you have the base, you can grow from there and buy different attachments. So it's an investment. However, I feel like my hair got better and I feel like it looked better. And I feel like I love the way that it kind of, the curl wraps up to here. So only thing I did not like about the Amazon is that the curl would come to here and then it would go down. And I didn't like that mushroom head. I don't get that with the T3. And that's the one thing that I've really, really loved since I started using the T3. So it all depends on your budget. But if the T3 is in your budget, I think it's a great purchase. I love it. So far, so good. I feel like it's a fantastic product, and I feel like it's reasonably priced for what it is, because my last wand, it had 4 attachments, 4 barrels, and it was like close to $500, but it lasted so long. It was well worth the money. So I do feel like this is probably priced appropriately for what it actually is and all the technology that goes into the T3, which this wasn't a full review on the T3. This was a comparison video, which is the reason why I didn't spend a lot of time talking about it. I just kind of put the images up on the screen, kind of giving you the technology, and you can research from there. So it definitely curls better. There's no way around that. You know, you can't deny it. It definitely curls better. Bottom line, it is a better wand, but it all depends on your budget. So I hope that this video was helpful for you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me in today's video. If you have any questions or any requests of the new T3 that I have, definitely leave them in the comments down below. If you have a T3 and you like it or you don't like it, let us know why you do or why you don't, because I'm just one person. I know that your guys' comments are so helpful for so many of us who are in the comments section. You know, I just happen to turn on a camera and talk about my experience, but your experience is just as important as mine. So comment down below. Let us know how you like your T3 or how you don't like it. I think it's a nice conversation to have, and it's helpful for those who are struggling to actually take the plunge and spend that $300. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you all so much for the love that you show me. I will see you all in my next video, and I love you guys so much. Bye.